Hello, this is Troy with the Noble Grafted In middle position, looking at this middle part grafted in and the warning to the Gentiles that they won't become arrogant. The result of becoming arrogant will become becoming proud against the cultivated olive tree. The natural branches were cut off, but they can be grafted back in, and Paul knows they will be. A partial hardening has come upon until the fullness of the Gentiles, and then in this way all Israel will be saved. We're kind of keen on this right here, and in this way all Israel will be saved. Paul's teaching the Word of God has not failed. The deliverer will come from Zion. He will banish ungodliness from Jacob. And this will be my covenant with them when I take away their sins. So if you put this verse, the context, which we find here in Isaiah 60, and this verse, the context, which we find in Isaiah 26 and 27, you'll find that a deliverer comes from Zion, cleanses the people by pardoning them, gives them a covenant in which Jesus said, I will not drink from this cup until I've handed the kingdom over to my Father, where you 12 disciples will rule with me over the 12 tribes. And also, they're no longer exiled. That's the number one takeaway from this verse, if you go look at the context. The covenant of peace is established. And another interesting thing, I call it the biggest strike and miss in church theology in the Western church, since it's a 2,000-year myth, but the deliverer will come from Zion. He will banish ungodliness from Jacob. If you go study Isaiah 60, the context of this, and realize that the book of Revelation had not been written by Jesus through John. If you study Revelation 21 and 22, where it talks about the new heavens and the new earth, that's where Paul is taking us. He didn't have the book of Revelation, so he's going to the new heavens and the new earth in the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, when he says the Redeemer will come from Zion. He will banish ungodliness from Jacob. And you'll also see where the older serves the younger, the purpose of election. Jacob I loved, Esau I hated. All that fits into this passage quite nicely. So that's why Paul says the word of God has not failed. All Israel will be saved when they're no longer exiled and their Messiah has returned to deliver them.